on the last stretch of this tape. We got to take this fence down. We had it around the grove here, and this was what we used for the tree line. That's what we used for the line to take them up and then out onto the hay field. So taking all this down, and then there was a line that actually went straight on beyond here and circled around behind that dirt pile. So I got all that taken down. It's taken a couple hours, but we got to take that down today. And then I have to build a divider fence down the middle of the grove, so we put the goats on the left side and they can have some more space just other than the paddock. And I want to get them onto the wooden feeder because last night one of the goats stuck her head through the top of the wire feeder where they're at. I didn't think she could reach that high, and she got her horn stuck, so fortunately I was there. So I want to get that done today, and then the sheep will have the right side of the grove as you face it, and they will have the two wire feeders because the sheep won't get their heads stuck. So we'll continue this and see if we can't get this done today. Finished reeling in the tape. There's 3 spools. You can see the post line goes up there and then goes around behind there, and then this goes over and then all the way down there. So now we have to pull all those posts out. Here's everything I've pulled so far, all the way around there, down over here, and halfway down there. So we'll go finish and then we'll start setting up. Okay, we're erecting this solid gate here. The goats will have 3 sides of this feeder. There's only 11 goats and 1 llama, so that's plenty of room. Then the sheep will have this side. They'll have this wire feeder and then the one that's in there. So we're coming from up there over to here, and then we're going straight down to the fence, the post right there, and then we go across there to the permanent fence over there. So the goats will have this side, they'll have the wood pile there. The sheep will have all of this over here. Plus the sheep can go back to the back part. There's a pine tree back there, and the goats actually have girded this little pine tree here. They've girded around the base of it. Actually both of those, and they're dying. So there's a nice one in the back, so we want to keep the, you can see it through there. There's a nice pine tree back there. We want to keep the goats away from that so they don't kill that one. So this should work well. It gives them plenty of space out here to come out of the dry lot, and they'll each have their own feeders. Lily and Garrett are over here, and they'll stay with the sheep, and Dylan's going to stay with the goats because he was chasing and biting the sheep, so he's going to stay with the goats. We're not quite half done. You can see where the posts go in the line. One thing I've learned on this type of fence is when you wrap it to secure it, don't get overzealous and carried away, because it takes, the more you wrap it, the harder it is to take it apart. Put it in the loop, pull it around tight, put that under the wire, loop it over, back around, pull it snug. That keeps the wire tight and keeps it from coming loose. And then it's very simple to undo. You just take this around and 2 twists and you're done, and it really speeds up taking the fence. All right, we've got everything set up. Fence is all strung. It is on now. I've got the goats over there and the sheep are on their side. This fence divides the Boxelder grove. It's good protection down here. The sheep will have more space than the goats because they outnumber the goats. Like I said, we don't want the goats down here around these pine trees. I'll show you what they did earlier this summer. This is one of the pine trees. You can see it's all brown and dead. They girded it. They ate the bark all the way around. So that kills the tree. And we have done the same thing to this one too, I believe. Maybe not. It's not very good shape. That one they ate down a little bit, but it's still got some green. And then the one at the very back, right there, they haven't done anything to it yet, so we want to definitely keep the goats away from that because we want to save that tree. So the sheep are over here. They're a gate to the stockpiled forage is still open, so they can go out there. And then the goats and Heidi the llama, Dylan's over there. The 3 rams are there, but I'm going to make another smaller paddock within the larger paddock for the rams because the goats just beat them up. Although they can probably eat okay over here, I'm just concerned that they may not be able to get into the shed in bad weather. But I've only gone with 3 strands, but they just got zapped there, so they've been on 3 strands before. It should work okay. And they just got reinforced because they got shocked. And Lily heard that, so she alerted, and she saw the sheep jump, and you just saw that brown goat butt the ram. So that's the reason we're going to separate the rams. Ewes are heading out to pasture. At the very front are the 2 Jacobs and the Texel, and Pearl is generally the leader of the flock. She heads out and everybody else follows. You can see Lily's at the back of the pack there following. And Garrett's probably somewhere in the center. I will go up to the corner, go up the field, and then out and over there. So there's still some grazing for them. They were resting this morning when I got here, so they probably ate some hay this morning or whatever. They were ruminating, and now it's time to go out for lunch. So it's always interesting to watch them go there. Garrett just laid down there at the end of the trail, and Lily's right beside him. So they generally go about 4:30. It's sundown. The goats are up here eating. Sheep are up here on this side. A lot of times they bed down up here in the corner at night. It's out of the wind, and they like staying out at night. So the gate open here goes out to that lot, and it goes down, and then they come in the gate down there at the corner. Feeding station for Lily and Garrett. Hay feeder for the ewes. This is working much better for the goats. They can stick their head in those holes and they can get their heads out. So they like it much better, and I don't have to worry about them getting stuck. Only bad thing is that there's a dead end here, so Patches there, it's kind of a boss, so she can beat up on people or on goats when they're back here. But they can go in here. They have water there. Sheep have water here. They've got their shed section. I put the rams in here. Goats don't need 2 bays, and they don't need but just a half a bay, so this will work out. I'm gonna bed that down yet tonight. Got a hay rack there for them and water tank here. Got to put a mineral feeder in yet. But this will work better for the rams. They won't get a lot of exercise, but that won't hurt them. They've got plenty of room in here. And then when we take John out, we'll put him in here as well. So the 4 rams will stay in here, because the goats beat up on the sheep, and I'm afraid if I leave them out there, it's stressful for them. I don't want them to get injured. This way they can have free access to hay at all times and got their water, and we can keep an eye on them. Cracker on the left, Lambert in the middle, and Lamborghini on the right. Got them all settled in here, freshly bedded pen. And they got just a little bit of area out here where they can go out and get sun. Water tanks there in the corner. So anyway, that's it for tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button, that helps our channel out, and ring the notification bell if you keep you apprised of any new videos that come out. And if you would, please share this video with a friend and leave us a comment. Thanks again for joining us at Norwal Farm.